So this is the courthouse. It was the Carteret County Courthouse, quite important, and it was built in 1796, and it was built and sat up at the traffic light there where the courthouse is today, the big brick one. I have to mention that it's been moved because, like many other buildings here, have been moved because they weren't in the right place, let's say. Anyway, it was moved, and we are so lucky to have this. It was taken back to the way it was. It had been made into a house. And so, as you can see, we have the big wide boards here, and exactly the right kind of courthouse they would have had back in those days, 1790s. You can see we have the bar here, as they call it today, and 4 times a year they would have a market here, and on that day they would have a court session. You would have 6 jurymen there, all men by the way here. 6 jurymen there and 6 jurymen there. You'd have 3 judges, very important people, who had education and people looked up to them. They were people of stature, I guess you'd call it. To be on a jury you had to have a clean record and you had to be someone of worth. And then on the day of in question, when the trial was, the sheriff would go to the jail, pick up the prisoner, and bring him in here. He would stand here at the bar. Then the 3 judges would start questioning him, whoever he was. And then the clerk of the court would be making good records. I mean, you were allowed to stand here, the public, but you weren't allowed to sit or talk. I think you'd be thrown out if you didn't behave yourself properly. There is an upstairs, if you'd like to come up there with me, would you? And we'll go up and have a little look. So here we are, upstairs in the attic, as it were, of the courthouse. And you can see where the jury would sit, the 12 men, and they would have to come to a conclusion on whether the person was guilty or not guilty. Notice the cedar shakes here. They are just as they were years and years ago. I've come over here when it's pouring with rain thinking, surely it must leak. But no, it doesn't leak one bit. I think maybe they swell or something. That would be silence in court. Thank you so much for coming into the courthouse here. We're finishing our tour here today and hope you've enjoyed it. I know I have enjoyed talking with you.